Right, this is the first page of your NEA. So this is the first page you're going to do after getting the context. So during this session, I'm going to talk about one of the previous contexts, which was living outdoors. So everything I reference to about this project will be to do with that context. So when you start your project, you need to identify design possibilities. So you're looking for problems that need solving. You're looking for opportunities that you can look at to try and resolve. You're not initially looking at products. You're not looking at designing a product. You need to identify the problem first. So the assessment criteria says design possibilities identified and thoroughly explored. Directly linked to a contextual challenge demonstrating excellent understanding of the problems and opportunities. So the first thing you need to do is identify possible avenues to start looking at where you could find design problems. On your first slide, if you title it Design Possibilities, and then this is your 3 tasks you're going to do. On your first slide, you're going to create a mind map. And the mind map is just going to be single words, short sentences about the possible opportunities that exist within your project. So for this project, we're looking at outdoor living. So I'm going to be looking at all the possible opportunities I can do to design a product for outdoor living. So I could look at exercising outdoors, I could look at relaxing outdoors, I could look at doing gardening, etc. And that'll just be looking at keywords. From this point, I'm going to take some areas of interest and develop this further and look at this in detail and start creating some paragraphs that cover the problems that exist. And at the end, I'm going to summarise what I found from the 2 pages and then move on to the next task. So the first page is called Design Possibilities Mind Map. I'm going to create this on a PowerPoint or a sheet of paper and then we can scan it in. Explore the context in relation to the problems that need solving by thinking of possible design possibilities that could be explored. Again, do not focus on products, focus on the problems that need solving. Now on this example, you can see that it's outdoor living. They've looked at cost, weather, environment, health, people, disabilities, products, places, and the one that's cut off at the top is about materials. So if you create a mind map based on your context, you must focus on the context given from the exam board. Place that in the middle, and then from there look at different headings around that context and think of all the things that could be related to that context. So for example, on this one, outdoor living, the environment, and looking at weather, looking at people getting sunburned, looking at people who want to tan, looking at the benefits of tanning, looking at the negatives of tanning. You can look at the environment in terms of where you're going to be. You can also look at the environment in terms of the impact of this product on the environment. Where do most outdoor living products come from? Are they wooden? Are they plastic, etc.? Health benefits of being outdoors, health benefits of being people. Issues that may arise if you're a less able person, if you have some sort of disability. How could you resolve a problem on there? Your project will be very based around cost. And in this project, later on we look at first-time buyers, so their budget might be limited. So when you're doing this page, you're looking at short, quick responses, thoroughly done, lots of ideas, single words, short sentences. Your second page is about exploring those initial thoughts. So you don't have to explore every single one you've recorded on the first slide. You just need to start picking out the ones that you find most interest or the ones that give you the most possibilities to look at. And on this demonstration, we look at the students focusing on looking at seating, chairs, socialising outdoors, looking at different possibilities people could use to socialise outdoors. One of the areas they looked at was using canopies to prevent sunburn, possibly for children, etc. He also looked at relaxing within the outdoor environment and how people could do this successfully with the family, and looking at different postures and different seating you could do. So on this, you want to focus on your initial thoughts, explore in detail. For example, you can look into the importance of socialising with friends and family in a post-COVID world, and looking at ways families and friends could socialise at home on a budget. Alternatively, you can look at activities that people could do from outdoors. So with these examples, what prevents activities from happening outdoors? What are the barriers and how could you resolve them? what possibilities and opportunities exist to resolve them. So you're looking at a problem to solve and a solution.